And welcome to another edition of the ETBU Coaches Show, where the usual host, aka myself, or Mark T. Robinson, typically interviews the head coaches around in ETBU. Well, you might have noticed that there's been a drop in the temperature as it gets cold, and usually when it gets cold, you want to go inside. And when you want to go inside, there's one sport that you want to pick up on, and we are getting to the point where it's starting for time for basketball season. Aren't you excited for that, Coach?
Very excited, and excited for the cool weather.
Absolutely, Coach, and all that. It's good to have you once again on the show after quite some time. But anyways, let's get down to business. First and foremost, obviously, you guys have gotten yourself back into practice and all that. Talk about how that's been going for you guys.
It's been going great. Guys are really competitive. We've got a lot of depth. We've got a lot of guys that can make plays and do a lot of different things. And so it's been really fun. Practice has been good. Guys are working really hard. Mostly we're ready to play against somebody else.
Absolutely. And I got to tell you what, Coach, I don't know why, but I feel like of all the sports at ETBU, your men's basketball, or women's basketball in particular, are probably the most sports, and I'm excited for them for the most part. I guess in your particular case, it's just the fact that you're pretty much returning everybody. You didn't have any seniors go last year. Obviously, that's going to change this year and all that. But just kind of talk about, the benefits of having guys that have played last year and pretty much mostly everyone returning for this year.
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, and that's partly why practices have been so competitive, because we've got so many guys that have been through the wars. Last year we had a lot of injuries, so we had guys step up and play major minutes and major roles for us. And so there's just a lot of experience out there and a lot of guys that have been through it. And when you've got a lot of guys, there's a lot of competition because there's a lot of depth, and we can't play 18 guys. And so it's been a lot of fun. And we also added 6 really good freshmen and transfers that are also able to come in and help us. And so it's really exciting. It's been really fun. Guys are competing, and they're ready to go.
Absolutely, Coach, and all that. You did say 6 new guys as well. Obviously, you look at the players on the team as well. I mean, you have some new guys, but also some transfers. You even had brought in one from Canada, of all places. I thought that the ETBU hockey team had that taken care of, but I guess men's basketball decided to go up there as well. Just kind of talk about the new guys. I mean, obviously, they've yet to appear on the floor at this point, but talk about what they brought into, pushing the returners, because obviously, like you said, there's been some competition.
Yeah, for sure. So Colton Collins is the one you spoke about from Canada. He's been all over the place, has moved and lived all over the country. But he's a Division II transfer from Georgia State College, averaged 10 points per game in Division II, and I think he's going to be really, really good for us. Bigger, stronger guard. I think will give us some scoring similar to what Doris Whitley gave us 2 years ago. And then also on transfer front, we've got Tevin Baker from Lamar State, combo guard that came in with tremendous experience from Region 14, really understands how to play, is really tough, can make shots. And then Ahmad Caldwell played for the national runner-up at Richland College last year, started for them. Just a physical presence, plays really hard, really quick, makes us really versatile defensively. He can kind of guard 1 through 5 and gives us a presence on the glass. And then we've got 3 outstanding freshmen. Jay Williams is a freshman point guard from Nolan Catholic High School that's ready to play now. Fortunately, we've got Landon Brown there also, and so watching them go at it every day, there's not many guys in our league that can stay in front of Landon, and watching Jay do that is amazing. I mean, I'm really excited about what he's going to bring. And then Chi Adams could be one of the most athletic guards in our league. He's done an incredible job of practice. I told him yesterday, I think I saw him turn the ball over for the first time yesterday after like 3 weeks. I mean, he's just smart. He just gets in the lane, and he's patient, he's poised, and he stops, and he makes the right play. And then Jaden Connor has been outstanding for us. In fact, he'll probably start for us as a freshman tomorrow night against Grambling. He's just a high IQ player. He gives us some strength and some size at the guard spot. He can really shoot it. He had a really good outing against Texas Wesleyan, and he's had great practices, and he's done a great job for us. So it's a lot of fun. And, I love our new guys, and I love our returners. And I feel like we're a family, and it's been so fun this year. My motivation for this year is love. Like, I love these guys, and I want them to have an incredible experience. I want them to have the opportunity to get a ring. And so we are working as hard as we can to make that happen for them.
Absolutely, Coach. And you pointed this out in your question as obviously the season doesn't start for you. The regular season doesn't start for you until next week, but that doesn't mean that you can't just practice all way and wait for next week. You have to find some competition. And you pointed it out that you're actually going to be playing against Grambling tomorrow in an exhibition game as well. Now, obviously, since you've been here, you've managed to go up against teams that are higher level, Division I. 2 years ago, it was Oral Roberts. Last year, Sam Houston State. This year, you're going out to Grambling, which I cannot wait, and I'm excited for that as well. But for those that might be curious as to, why is it that you're kind of looking for, putting up against teams that are higher up than you are, just kind of talk about, what you expect for your guys to be looking forward to when it comes to playing against competition like that, and what you hope to see from them.
Number one, I think our guys enjoy it. They like the experience and going to do that. Number two, at Grambling tomorrow, they're very big. They're very experienced. They won the SWAC 2 years ago. Last year, I think they were in the CIT and won 17 games. They're a quality Division I opponent. And so it's kind of like immersion for us. They're going to be the biggest, most physical, most athletic team that we'll see all year. And so for us, it's good for us to have to play against that. We're going to get to work on some things in our post defense. Box outs better be tremendous. Our transition defense needs to be great. They're going to put us in a ton of situations where we've got to defend ball screens and different types of ball screen actions. All stuff that's going to help us throughout the year. And so we go into it completely focused on the process. And we have a vision for what we want to do, what we want to look like, what we want the team to look like. And so we're just trying to get to that. And so I think playing against competition like that helps you to do that. You just got to go in, you got to play tough, you got to fight adversity, and the guys have a lot of fun.
Absolutely, Coach. Cannot wait for the season to get started. I'm so pumped up. I just want to get on the floor right now, go shoot some hoops, maybe take a charge or so.
I'd like to see that.
Maybe we can get that out for practice. All right, Coach. Well, thanks for joining me once again, and we will be looking forward to talking with more of you as we will be approaching the ETBU basketball season. You'll hear more from Coach Curran and others next time on the ETBU Sportsnet Coaches Show.